this entrepreneur brand logo was done by a top freelancer on Fiverr is simply wow. Those stylized brand guidelines that your designers can easily follow also
amazing.
Now this guy's website with its lavish content, although it took 4 revision rounds to get the results he imagined, is nothing less than a work of freelance brilliance. Then this designer's new fashion line became the hottest thing on every, okay, that was a bit much, on many fashion blogs thanks to Fiverr.com freelancers who managed and tracked her Instagram feed. And last but under no
Okay, what is good, everyone? The link to my Discord's down in the description, by the way, if you guys want to join on my reviewing the top 5 mangas, by the way. So, yeah. Yo, what's good, manga reviews? Yo, Insane Manga. Yo, Dive In. Yo, Hello Kai. The music, though, yeah, it's by Kijugo, I think is how you say his name, if I'm not mistaken. He makes some really banger songs. He just makes, like, anime openings and, basically turns them into lo-fi. It's really good, I will say. I've read all of my manga in my collection other than 2. Okay. That's pretty good Insane Manga. It's hard to find a version of the song like I don't like. Yeah. The last song was pretty good. Wasn't it a Kiss of Death, the last one? Hello, what's good, Yusuf? What's good, Kate? What's good, Inez? Question today about 6%. Yeah, it's around what I've read, too, in mine. Charlie, as a manga reader, a good 0%. What's good, Shrek? 0%. It's a lot. Yeah. This music slaps, yeah. It's probably the ad you guys were listening to, wasn't it? The question of the day, like a good 40%. Well, now, yeah, that's a good percent. You got a Fiverr sponsorship. Imagine I just was promoting my stuff and I forgot to skip ads on an ad blocker on. Yo, it's Dice, yeah. Or are you in a jet engine, Lamau? Is my audio bad? It's probably my fan. Just at 90%. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. How about you? Should I 65? Okay. Jake, Jonathan, Joestar just went Super Saiyan. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Now if I'm looking over here now, I'm gonna be reading chat, but I'm gonna be going on to the manga collection. Manga collections. Top 5 mangas. I swear, if I just get an ad in between every single song, I'll be depressed. Because I'm too lazy to turn on my ad blocker right now. Can I just fit this right? Okay, sorry about this, guys. Here we are. About 40%. Okay, sacrifices. Yo, let's go One Punch. No, that's good. Audio's good. Started out weird, though. Yeah, I turned it on. My fan was probably making noise, especially the 80%. Okay. So, we're going to get on to, where is it? Video on PC. This should be it. Yeah, there's the question of the day. Unless I'm gonna go. Oh, can I not zoom in on here? Can I not zoom in on Discord? Okay. Well, I'm gonna try see if I can make the text bigger on Discord for myself so that you guys can see it way easier. I probably can. I definitely can, actually. I bet you a lot of money on. Appearance. Font scaling. Okay, that's at 16 pixels usually, so let's just go all the way up. Okay, here we are. This should be good. You guys should be able to read this now. No, I mean, literally went Ultra Instinct in DBZ chapter. How is this for you guys? I'm going to open it on a second tab just so I can see it for myself. Because I don't know if it's good or not. And if it is, thank the Lord. If it isn't, not surprising. I didn't even realize the question of the day was for the live wall. Yeah. Okay, let's see. How good is this? This is the biggest one I can get. Okay, yeah, that's good. You guys can see that. Okay. So, are you guys ready? Good. So, first off, we're going to go with J-Dog. If you don't know, J-Dog is a major Inuyasha fan. His favorite manga, it's either him and Oda. There I am. So, I'm not surprised Goodnight Pun Pun is number 1. I see Goodnight Pun Pun on everyone's top 5 if they've read it. Before I even get into this, just purely off the first couple, I'm gonna make a prediction of 3 series I think will be on everyone's top 5, or not everyone's, but most people's top 5. One Piece, Berserk, and Vinland Saga. Those are the 3 I'm gonna say are gonna be most prevalent. And at the end, I might just I might count these up and put them on my Instagram story and see how I put a chart of how prevalent other series are compared to others. Vagabond isn't in Dog's top 5. It's a riot time. Yeah, One Piece is tied as my favorite. It's amazing. Yo, what's up, J-Dog? I actually just got into you. Basically, just said what I'm doing for this. So, yeah. So, Good Night Pun Pun 1, expected. Nothing else to be expected from J-Dog. Huge Inyo Asana fan. One Piece number 2. One Piece is amazing. I just gotta say this now. I'm probably not to say that a lot during this video. One Piece is something that, if you've read it, you know what I'm saying. It's unanimously loved. Unless you're just it's too long. But in my opinion, if something's that long and you like it, then you just have so much more to like. So I feel like it's a good trade-off. Good night, poo poo. Bro, you just got 2 of my top 5 now. Dice Head, dude. Dice has been popping it off. I've been shouting this guy out for for a couple weeks now, and now look, he got 300 subs in a day. It's actually insane. He deserves it, bro. His content's great, so I'm not mad at all. I'm actually so fucking hype. Okay, Monster. I've read Monster once in my life, and I tried reading my brain off. You don't do that with Monster, and I found that out the hard way. So, yeah. JoJo's, I read up to part 4, and I've watched up to part 5. Part 5 is an amazing part. So is part 4. I think the longer you go with JoJo's, the better it gets. I don't think part 3 is better than part 2, though, but the longer you go, the better it gets, in my opinion. So, yeah. JoJo's definitely has to be in some... If you've read JoJo's, you'll probably think it's in your top 20. What's your profile pic? Did I say 27 Satoru from a race? Oh, I thought you were talking about me. I'm dumb. I didn't even see Do Game. To be honest, One Piece is number 6 for me. One Piece is great. Also, if you talking about profile pictures, if you haven't noticed, I changed my channel banner and my channel picture. If you have not noticed that, Asura hype, rip. I'll watch later. I was just about to get on to yours. Berserk 5. I think he's only read up to the end of the Golden Age arc, if I'm not mistaken. In my opinion, Conviction arc is as good, if not a little better than the Golden Age arc. It's varies depending on how I feel. Because if I really want a fantasy, I definitely think the Conviction arc is better than the Golden Age arc. But if I just want a really good story, because the story for the Golden Age is definitely better than the Conviction arc, but I think the fights for most of the Golden Age aren't as hyped up as the Conviction arc. But that's because they can do more in the Conviction arc. So, that's just my opinion, but Berserk, amazing. Bye, Dice. Yeah, I'll see you later, Dice. And as he's leaving, we, Oh my god, I didn't press that. I pressed mute. Okay. I'm sponsored by T-Mobile now, guys. But, Shark Tale, Dora the Explorer, Donkey Kong, Minecraft, Emoji Movie. Put that in the Discord. Yeah, we're doing all this on the Discord. But as Dice Head leaves, we're getting on to Dice Heads. Bakuman number 1. It's made by Obata and Oba. You gotta expect it to be really good. Almost everything they wrote together is amazing. They've only written, I think, 3 things together, if I'm not mistaken: Death Note, Platinum End, and Bakuman. And Platinum End is supposed to be not as good as the other 2, but I still hear it's still pretty damn good. So I mean, and it's an anime adaptation, so it makes sense. It's definitely got to be decent. So seeing Bakuman at number 1 doesn't really surprise me. Also, I hear so many good things about how interesting Bakuman really is. So yeah, it does not surprise me. One Piece number 2, just like J-Dog's, One Piece is an amazing, amazing series. Like I said earlier, if you've read One Piece, you probably will have it in your top 5 or top 10. So I'm not surprised with One Piece at number 2. I love Luffy. He's one of my favorite protagonists, and that's why I have it tied at number 1. So yeah. Flowers of Evil, number 3. Now this is a series not many people probably have on their top 5, and I'm surprised. I have it on my top 5, but seeing it in another person's top 5 is really exciting to see, because Flowers of Evil is so interesting, with such an amazing protagonist, and I love it. It's so interesting, and I definitely think if you have not read it, definitely read it. I think Flowers of Evil is definitely a pretty fast read. And by amazing protagonist, I mean the development Kazuga does go through and how much development he goes through is really insane. So I definitely think that he's up there for protagonist. Great Samurai Akira, put that in the Discord. Emoji Movie sucks, agreed. I love Obata's art. Yeah, Obata's art is insanely good. And number 4 is Berserk. Berserk at number 4 instead of 5 this one. Berserk, like I said earlier, it's something else. It's so good. I think he's read a lot of Berserk. I don't know how much of Berserk he's read, but I think he's read like a lot of it. So, yeah. And then Blackjack. If you don't know, Dice Head's a huge Osamu Tezuka fan, so I was expecting at least one work from Osamu Tezuka on here, rather it be like the Books of Human Insects, Message to Adolf, Dororo, Blackjack, any of those. I was expecting at least one, because he has almost the entire collection. I think he's only missing a couple things. So yeah, I was expecting at least one Osamu Tezuka work, and I know this is pretty expensive, so yeah. Hey Jake, what's up, Beak? How's your day? Hey, let's probably down 5 since I haven't really read enough manga. Put Vagabond and Pluto in it. Is there any way I can find the Discord? The Discord is inside the description below. If you want to join the Discord, by the way, Samurai. Would love to join y'all. Toki, 2K. Damn, I thought his name had an H. Thanks for correcting me, One Punch Manga. It might, I don't know. And then we're going on to Matt Cam, I swear. Okay, wow. I'm like keep accidentally pressing skip when I don't want to. I'm trying to mute. Oh, that's a banger. Okay, Matt Cam is next. So, I sold my life for 1,000 cents. Not yet. Kaguya-sama Love is War. So I can just tell that you probably like more romancy stuff. Hey everyone, what's up, HVL? HVL, yours is actually next, so you came in perfect timing. You're welcome. Oba's name has an H. Yeah, I always get them mixed up with which one has an H. But Macam, I can kind of tell that you kind of like romancy stuff, and I'm not roasting you on that because romance definitely has some good things out there, like Quintessential Quintuplets, which you have on here. Kaguya-sama, I've heard is good. Love Hina, Tonikawa, all that. Like, it has some really good stuff, so I'm not roasting that. Yeah, number 1, I mean, if you like romance, it's probably going to be very up there because I heard it's very good, so I'm not surprised. And number 2, I sold my life for 10,000 yen per year. Never even heard of the series. I can't really comment. Definitely sounds kind of interesting, but it definitely sounds more like a slice of life romancy kind of series. And I don't really know anything about this, so I'm just going to skip to Black Clover. Amazing taste already. 10 out of 10 for this top 5. But by the way, if I was going to rate these, I would put J-Dogs as like a pretty solid 8 to 9 out of 10, because most of these are on most people's top 5 in my opinion. Dice Head's around the same, because I mean, Flowers of Evil, Bakuman, Blackjack aren't really usually on there. Berserk and One Piece usually are. Macam, Black Clover, amazing. It's in my top 3 as well. It's placed number 3 as well. Black Clover's great. Number 4, Quintessential Quintuplets. I need to read this. I heard it's one of the most wholesome harems. I need to definitely read this at one point. Well, I guess I got names confused in their names. Kaguya-sama is really good. I want to pick up the manga sometime. Yeah, I want to too. Quintessential Quintuplets. Number 2 is not in print in English. I really want it. Okay, I'll check out a couple of chapters of this on scans then. I'll definitely check out a couple of chapters of that on scans. And then Quintessential Quintuplets, I heard it's one of the most wholesome harems. Really good. So, I expect this if you're like a romancy harem kind of fan. And number 5, I said earlier I didn't expect it to be on here much, but it's on here again. Flowers of Evil. I am really excited to see Flowers of Evil on here multiple times. It's such an amazing series. In my opinion, it's the best Shuzo Oshimi work, and I'm not capping when I say I have literally read up to date and Blood on the Tracks. I don't think it's as good as Happiness, and also I don't think it's as good as Flowers of Evil. Some people might tell you otherwise. It's just my opinion. I definitely think Sei is a better protagonist than Okazaki, and on a little bit of the same tier as Kazuga, if not a little bit lower. But yeah, I definitely think Blood on the Tracks isn't as good, but that's just my opinion. It's definitely an 8.5 still. Like, that's still really good, but HBO, my third prediction was here, Vinland Saga number 1. I'm going to move this down a little bit so you guys can see. Vinland Saga number 1. I said my top 3, of which is going to probably be on here the most, is Vinland Saga, Berserk, and One Piece. And not surprised, because Vinland Saga is amazing, and also I know HBL has an Askeladd profile picture, and Askeladd he's just goated. I will admit, he's one of the best antagonists ever written, in my opinion. There's a light novel for number 2 in English, by the way. Oh, okay. What's up, everyone? Love having Pug in the background while I drive home. What's up, Zora fan 2? How's your day? Back to Matt Cam. I forgot to rate yours. I would probably rate yours an 8 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10. I'm not trying to say, like, your taste is bad. I just... Black Clover here alone. But I just haven't heard of this, so I can't really rate that. Is it, question day, like, 4%? Yeah, I've been reading a lot recently. I would have said, like, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks, like 3 weeks to a month ago, probably like around 40%, but I've read a lot of my collection in the past couple weeks, so I'd say 60. Full Metal Alchemist number 2, amazing series. I watched the anime for Brotherhood, and I heard that's like a really good adaptation. I really enjoyed it. I won't put it in my top 5 anime, but it's definitely an amazing series, and I definitely would suggest it to people getting into manga and anime. Golden Kamuy, I heard it's just an amazing seinen, and I will have to agree. From like the couple chapters I've read on scans, I definitely fell in love with it. I need to get more Golden Kamuy, aka I just need to get it because I've only read like 3 chapters on scans, and it was really good. So I have to admit that. The Promised Neverland, good taste here. Promised Neverland is probably one of the most unique shonens out there, with its concept and characters being so unique. And I definitely suggest like anyone who's into shonen should read Promised Neverland at one point. It's definitely the one that's the most far out, and I definitely think it's amazing. Askeladd is one of my favorite antagonists of all time. Same here. Askeladd's amazing. What do you think of TPN going anime original? I think it's a completely stupid idea, Milo. I think it's so dumb in my opinion. Because Goldie Pond's an amazing arc. It's an amazing arc. And going from that to an anime original is just not a good idea. Trash, yeah. Doing better than I'm off work. That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Jake, can we have your top 5 and reasons at... Yeah, I'll do that. That's actually a really good idea, Yusuf. I'll remember to do that. Actually, I'm going to write it down so I remember. This pen's out of ink, but you can somewhat see it. TPN kind of good. Reading it right now? Yeah, it's really good. In my opinion. Death Note. I should have probably said Death Note, too. Death Note's really popular. Death Note's pretty good. I liked it a lot. Definitely would say it's another one of those really unique shonens. But I think the ending really killed it for me. Otherwise, I think it should definitely be like top 10 to top 20 for most people. Okay, GG FX, you just advanced to level 3. FX, you advanced to level 3. Congratulations. Excuse me. Okay, sex. Now, The Promised Neverland just ruined their anime in a season where AOT and JJK are airing bold moves. Yeah, I know. It's definitely bold moves. Very bold. Okay. Assassination Classroom number 1. Koru Sensei is one of the best senseis in all of anime and manga. If you say that Koru Sensei isn't one of the best like mentors, I don't think you've read or watched Assassination Classroom in my opinion. I'm not trying to roast people who have and just don't like it. It's definitely not for everyone. But if you've read Assassination Classroom, you gotta admit with me, Koro Sensei is so good, and it's one of the best mentors. And Matsui had such a great writing style with Koro Sensei. Love that Death Note ending. It was perfect for the series. I meant like the whole Nier and Mellow arc. It's just not good. I didn't like the Nier saga. I liked L saga 10 times more. So, the Poggy rated R. Assassination Classroom is good, but top 10. I think it just depends on taste, because this is basically just subjective, what people put in their top 5. And if you're going off Koro Sensei alone, he's definitely some people's favorite character, and he can really carry the series a lot. So yeah, I'm not surprised when people put it at number 1. Number 2, something I guessed again, Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga is amazing. If you haven't already, watch the anime. You should definitely watch the anime for Vinland Saga. It's so good. And when the anime of Vinland Saga came out, I was thinking they definitely are not going to be able to make a good seinen anime adaptation. Because Kingdom had a bad one, Berserk had a bad one, I think Blade the Immortal now has a bad one. And Vinland Saga comes out of the woodworks and is just like, nah, I got this, fam. Like, Kaiji, heard this is one of the best psychologicals out there. I definitely need to pick it up. Different Classroom. I definitely have to pick this one up as well. These two I hear so much about, but I haven't read. I finished Assassination. I haven't finished Assassination. Yeah, I'm not trying to roast you, Samurai. I'm just saying, like, yeah, it's subjective, so I'm not trying to, like, roast people's opinions on these. And Parasite? Oh, okay, wow. Do this. Parasite. If you've not yet read or watched Parasite, please, at least do it at one point. Parasite is so good. Vinland Saga soundtrack is amazing. Yeah, bro. Vinland Saga soundtrack's top tier. It's S tier. Plus Karma is a great edgy boy. Yeah, he is. Witch is different. yeah. Wit is really different for Vinland Saga. Parasite, amazing anime adaptation. Parasite the Maximum is such an amazing anime adaptation. And the manga is no different. I read this a while ago on Scans. I'm trying to collect it now. And yeah, it's an amazing series. I definitely suggest Parasite. Now for Dugain. First off, Berserk. Dugain, you're a man of taste. I have to say nothing else. This is 10 out of 10 because you put Berserk number 1. If you put Berserk or One Piece at number 1 or 2, or both in 1 and 2, you're a 10 out of 10 list. Just saying. Now, number 2 is a little bit more questionable. I know the story is great, but from what I've heard about the back panels of Made in Abyss, that's a little, if you know what I mean. Shonen anime, seinen anime, but seinen manga, shonen manga. Yeah. Actually, I don't think you really can compare the manga and animes, because shonen anime is definitely better than seinen anime. But it really just depends on who likes shonen anime. Who likes shonen manga and who likes seinen manga more. That's just my opinion, though. Season 2 coming out? I do not know when Season 2 is coming out. I don't think they announced it. Parasite is overrated. It's good, and I can see why people love it. And I love Shinichi as well. So much potential, but that's not carried on well. I just love it so much. I think the antagonists were great. I think the main characters Shinichi and Migi are great. I think it's all great, but yeah. Here's today, 100 out of 110. What's up, Demko? How's your day? And yeah, I think we talked about that the other day. I think I remember that. Made in Abyss, I don't really know much about, other than it has a really amazing story, but the back pages of those volumes are a little questionable. Now, Pun number 3, I said about J-Dog. I have not yet read it. You know, it's just really good from what I've heard. Blade the Immortal. From what I heard, it gets better. But I read, like, the first half of the volume 1, and I was just left confused, because they, like, didn't really explain things too much from what I read, and it was just, like, really confusing from what I read. But, I mean, it was still good. Like, the fight scenes were good. It was just kind of confusing. But, yeah. Blade the Immortal definitely is good. Tokyo Ghoul. Makes sense. Tokyo Ghoul, really good. I like Happiness more than Tokyo Ghoul, but it's really good in my opinion still. Question day, 50%, Sean Jump. Yeah, that's a good amount. Parasite is a solid 7.5 to 8. I would probably rate an 8 to 8.5 in my opinion. That's probably what I would give Parasite. I just got food. What does back pages mean? I'll show you right now. Oh, God, I almost just tripped. I still got a random volume, so... It's like, the pages like this, where it's like promoting the series. Usually he puts like naked children on the back of them. So I just didn't know where to put that line. But yeah. What does back pages mean? Yeah, I think it's a 7. I mean, everyone has their opinion. Opinions are subjective, and enjoyment is also subjective, so I'm not roasting anyone's opinions. That's the wrong one. I want to go for that one. Yep. Got mac and cheese now. That's hot. Black Clover in your top 5 is my top 3. Yeah. Next up, Zoro fan. One Piece and Berserk number 2. 10 out of 10 right away. That's mine. My tie number 1 is Berserk and One Piece. Then number 3 is Black Clover. His top 3 is literally what I predicted, and I don't even hate it, because they're all amazing series. One Piece, Berserk, and Vinland Saga. All amazing series. Definitely highly suggest all 3. If you're trying to get into Seinen, Berserk and Vinland Saga are amazing. Trying to get into Shonen, One Piece is definitely very long. but it's very enjoyable at the same time. And one of the most underrated manga of all time. Okay, Zorfan, I know I love your taste. Magi. Oh my god, read Magi, please. I know Orient's coming out, but please read Magi. It is so good. The world and the characters are some top-tier characters in world building. And the politics in this battle shonen are so good. Just read Magi, please. It's so good. And Vagabond. I am Vagabond, so what can I say? If you get the skit joke, then you get the skit joke. But if you don't, well, watch J-Dog's Funky Barn video. Then you'll get it. That's hot. Yeah, this mac and cheese is very hot. Like, very hot. They just came off the stove hot. Okay. On to Yusuf. Magi is so good, and I only read 3 volumes. Yeah, Magi is amazing, and it only gets better from where you are, Yusuf. All those are fans' top 5. Yeah, like, all that top 5 is amazing. So, need to buy more. Yeah, it's just a long series. It's just a long series. Says that the East Coast manga. Let's go to Sinbad is so good. Yo, this big one. Yeah. That one, the gorilla will die one day. I think Yusuf told me about this series at one point, but I do not remember anything about it. Hell yeah, Vagabond is amazing. Yeah, so I've heard as well. But the gorilla will die one day. Never heard of it other than Yusuf, so definitely have to check it out. Unless this was a meme, I'm gonna have to check that out if it's just number 1. This big one is such a deep character. Vagabond. Vinland Saga number 2. Vinland Saga is just goated, bro. It's one of the best. What's it called? Seinens out there. It's so good. Like I've been saying it. Like everyone has Vinland Saga in their top 5. That doesn't say anything. Like. Go One Day Will Die is a really good short manga by Shueishida, creator of Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah. I've already read it like 7 times. Oh god. Is it like 1 volume long or like a one-shot chapter? Chainsaw Man number 4. I have read Chainsaw Man Volume 1 and I knew I was going to love it right off the first chapter. So I've read it like through the first volume, and now I'm just waiting for the other volumes to come out because I think there's only going to be 11. So I'm only going to have to wait like a year and a half. And I'm going to binge through Chainsaw Man. That's what I'm going to probably be doing for Chainsaw Man, trying to avoid spoilers. But from what I heard, it's amazing, and I'm not surprised it's in your top 4 with how much you talk about it and how good it is. Let's say 2 Punch Manga. What's up, Beast? How's your day? And number 5 is Monster. Now, Monster is, like I said, I read it earlier in my career of reading manga, and I tried reading my brain off, so I don't remember almost anything. But from what I hear, Monster is a living masterpiece, and one of the only masterpiece mangas to really get a masterpiece anime, so that's really exciting to hear. So yeah, very good top 5. Okay, yes. I need to continue Chainsaw Man. Yeah, I definitely do too, but I'm waiting for the rest of it to come out. Next of it is Inae's number 1 Tokyo Ghoul. Sorry, I burped. But Tokyo Ghoul, amazing. Ri isn't as good as Ghoul, like just regular Tokyo Ghoul for me, but it's still amazing. It's still really good. The ending of Ri is definitely very satisfying, and original Tokyo Ghoul is also very good. I think I rated the original one 9 out of 10, which says something, because I don't really rate things that high. But yeah, bro, it's so good. And then Bleach number 2. You don't know, Bleach is in my top 10. I love Bleach. It's one of the most well-drawn series out there, in my opinion. The art for Battle Shonen is amazing, and I definitely recommend Bleach. Some people don't like it after the Soul Society arc. I love it after Soul Society still, so yeah. Fairy Tail number 3, I'm sorry, Inez, but we're gonna have to... It's the first time I'm gonna have to roast someone. I'm gonna have something to eat before I do it. The first 25 chapters were just... God, freaking great. Yeah. The first, 10 chapters were amazing to me. I'd rather normal Tokyo Ghoul, yeah. I watched 150 episodes of Fairy Tail with all my friends saying watch until after the Grand Magic Games, and I gave it 15 or 20 volumes, if I'm not mistaken. I read it on scans. I literally wanted to die my whole time watching this, and I'm not even kidding. It was just not enjoyable for me. I'm not trying to roast people who like Fairy Tail, it wasn't for me. It just really wasn't for me. What, East, did you say 2 Punch manga? Dragon Ball, if this is OG Dragon Ball, highly respect it. OG Dragon Ball is better than Dragon Ball Z, but yeah, I love Dragon Ball. And Shaman King. I'm just waiting for these Omnis to come out, because I really want to read Shaman King. And yeah, this is a pretty unique top 5. I don't see many of these on people's top 5, so yeah, I'm pretty excited to see that, and I cannot wait to read Shaman King. And also, talking about Shaman King, next one's Kai with his Yo Asakura profile picture. You don't think I know who Yo Asakura is, do you? You know he's the main character. Okay, number 1, Vinland Saga. I am on point with my Vinland Saga and Berserk's being super popular on this. Okay. He summoned me. Have any of you want to read Worlds and Harem? I just read it because it's getting an anime this year. It's going to be so fun. I basically heard it's basically a hentai. That's what I've heard. I've been talking about Vinland Saga and Berserk so much, saying that they deserve it. So whenever I see Vinland Saga and Berserk, I'm kind of just going to skip over it at this point because it's been 30 minutes. I think I spent most of my time just talking about Vinland Saga and Berserk, so I'm just not going to now. Dorohedoro. Imagine having Dorohedoro, couldn't be me. Shaman King number 4. We just saw Shaman King number 5. Now we see number 4. I'm waiting for these Omnis. I hear it's so good. I cannot wait for Shaman King. But yeah, I need Shaman King. I don't know how they're gonna do the Worlds and Harem anime. I didn't know how they're gonna redo it either, Big, but they're doing it somehow. And Kengan Shura. Have never read Kengan Shura. I've heard it's really good though. And also GG Kai for advancing for level 1. So congrats for level 1. Next up, okay, he left a little note with this. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, from what I've heard, it's basically hentai. So adapting that into an anime is gonna be hard. Okay, next up is Rogue or Tayo. I think this is Tayo, right? Yeah, that's Tayo. Number 1, Ping Pong. Kind of expecting this. So every time I talk to him, he tells me to read Ping Pong every single time. I'm not mad. Dorohedoro, take the fog 2021. Yeah. And I always feel this is like a 10 out of 10 series. It's only 2 hardcovers, so I would definitely have to read that at one point. Death Note number 2. Not surprised with Death Note. And Pokemon's also on here. Anything written by Obata and Oba are really good. So I'm not surprised whenever any manga by them actually is in someone's top 10, in my opinion. So yeah, definitely not surprised at all. Silent Voice number 3. Oh my god, the Silent Voice manga is so much better than the anime in my opinion. And I definitely agree with this being high. I think I have... It would just be right outside my top 10 in my opinion, but it's definitely up there because Silent Voice is so unique and such a well-written story that's so relatable at the same time. So yeah, I definitely suggest Silent Voice. East, why are you trying to self-promote yourself on the stream? Watch, all my viewers can go to East's video and make me cry. I'm kidding. You already talked about Bakuman earlier, and Zero, I've never heard of Zero. Who East just posted? I know, East's trying to take my viewers. I'm kidding. What's up, B-Tech? How's your day? Never heard of Zero. Oh, no. Okay. This is not what I want to do. That gave away some DMs that can show what I'm getting in my next haul. People are going to be flooding out of here? Yeah. It's okay, though. Oh, no, I don't want to read it. Okay. Now we're on Zero. I have not completed that many manga, to be honest. So this is about what I can muster up today. Okay. Not bad list. Now on to Nola. Tokyo Ghoul number 1. I think this is Tokyo Ghoul character as his profile picture, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not surprised. Tokyo Ghoul is great. Gantz. It's the first time I saw Gantz on here. And the reason I didn't say Gantz earlier is because of how out of print it is. So I didn't think a lot of people would actually put Gantz on their top 5. So that's why I didn't say it. But I'm actually excited to see at least one person say Gantz. Yeah, that's really exciting. And then Opus, I've heard it's an amazing manga by Satoshi Kon, so I cannot wait. I'm gonna be getting it at one point, I just don't know when. So yeah, and I really should. Next stream, I'm putting on ad blocker. This is really annoying. Don't track my package. Been doing good. Filmed a video with Dyson. Thought I'd pop in live for a bit. Okay. That sounds hype. Yeah, Baytech is here. Inuyashiki, another thing by Hiro Oku. I'm not surprised. Whenever I see Gantz, I'm not surprised when I see Inuyashiki in someone's top 5, because Inuyashiki is, in my opinion, his second best work. Because I've yet to read Gantz, but from what I've heard, it's really good. And Inuyashiki is the only thing I've watched or read other than Gigant, and Gigant's just nowhere near on that level. And then Happiness, number 5. Happiness probably would be on my top 5 if it isn't for Flowers of Evil or Ace of Diamonds, so yeah. Next up is Kate. Tokyo Ghoul number 1. Should have said Tokyo Ghoul in there as well. Tokyo Ghoul is really good. One Piece is really good. Whenever I see these series I'm going to be talking about a lot, I'm just going to skip them now. Like I said, Villain Song and Berserk. I think Tokyo Ghoul and One Piece are also going to be on there. Not one with sound voice. Please read the manga. You can watch the anime if you want, but I suggest reading the manga then watching the anime, or watching the anime and then read the manga, just so you can see how much better the manga is. That's what I did at least. Tell Your Bone Shot. She just read this, and yeah, she told me it was really good, so I kind of want to read this myself. I will admit. And Boruto. It's surprising you didn't put Naruto on here. You put Boruto, but I mean Naruto's not that good anyway. Is it English published manga only in the top 5, or can you do whatever? You can do whatever, Dalton. I'm the poggest of all pogs. Yeah, you can do whatever. It's up to you. One Punch manga. Now, I'm surprised not to see One Punch Man at number 1 because of your name. It's at 5. But, One Piece number 1. Amazing. First time we've seen 20th Century Boys on here. Boy, I'm late, lol. We literally just went over your top 5, by the way. Tayo. But 20th Century Boys is so good, and Kenji is such an amazing protagonist. I haven't read the Naruto manga. Oh, okay, yeah. Sound voice made me cry, bro. I did, yeah, same. It did. Bro, 20th Century Boys is amazing. It's definitely, in my opinion, my favorite work from Naoki Urasawa that I've read. So yeah, definitely suggest 20th Century Boys. JoJo's an amazing series. I don't think I have to say anything. But I actually, for everyone who puts JoJo's in their top 5, I want to know, what's your favorite part? What's your favorite part of JoJo's? That voice was so good. Attack on Titan. It's really popping off right now, so I'm not surprised. It's really good right now, I will admit. And One Punch Man. I think the name really gives that away. I think it would be. Well. Oh, I saw, yes. Good top 5. Hee hee, thanks, bro. I'm trying to collect I Am a Hero, but Volume 5 is so hard to find. I Am a Hero is getting reprints soon, so I would suggest... I just noticed this for this. I would suggest waiting instead of spending money on it. It's getting reprints, and that's confirmed. Dark Horse already said it. Now we're going to go on Tatsumi. Samurai, I literally said last week I had so much on my to-read list. I'm not ready yet. It's okay though. Part 2 and Part 5. Okay. I'm only on Part 3 right now. Okay. Favorite part of JoJo's is 4. I've read till the middle of 7. Okay. JoJo's favorite part is 6. 7. Close second though. Okay. Pretty pug. Toss me the Flowers of Evil number 1. Okay, I was not expecting to see 2 Suzo Shima works in anyone's top 5, but this is making me very happy to see 2. Okay. Flowers of Evil, amazing series. And I was actually surprised seeing so many people with the Flowers of Evil on here. Like I said earlier, I didn't think it'd be on a lot of people's top 5s, but I guess everyone who's really read it puts in their top 5, so that's really exciting to see. Next up, Attack on Titan, I said earlier, really popping off. And then Magi number 3. I'm praising everyone who puts Magi on their top 5. It's so good. Magi is amazing, bro. Please read Magi. Please. And Hell's Paradise. I think this is ended in Japan. It's going to have 12 to 13 volumes. It's very good from what I've read. I'm going to stop reading it for a while and let the volumes catch up so then I can just binge because I would love it so much. And Happiness. I made a review on Happiness. You guys can see my opinion. I think it's a solid 9, so yeah. Wow, a lot of people put their stuff in now. Okay. It's actually hype. Next up is Ritzy. And number 1 he has Berserk. I already talked about Berserk. Claymore. Okay. Whenever I see someone have Claymore and Berserk on their top 5, I think it's really interesting because a lot of people say Claymore is a girl Berserk clone. So seeing that people like both Berserk and Claymore is really exciting to see. And I really do like seeing that they like both and they're not just going to throw trash on Claymore just because they like Berserk so much. Because a lot of people do that. A lot of people throw Claymore hate because of that, so I really respect that. Then Loveless is number 3. I've seen this everywhere. I've yet to read it. Shaman King, number 4. It's really good. From what I read the first 2-3 volumes, if I'm not mistaken. Really liked it. Devil's Line. I've heard of it. I heard it's like a melodramatic Tokyo Ghoul romance. So yeah, that's my list. Oh, okay. Sacrifices. Okay. But yeah, I really respect Claymore number 2 and Berserk number 1 because like people who like love Berserk and put it with number 1 usually hate on Claymore. So I respect that. I did the ones I've read. Still working on Berserk though. Okay. Berserk's amazing. So yeah. Number 1, Tokyo Ghoul, and number 2, Tokyo Ghoul Re. This is for Steph. Usually when I see this, I'm not surprised. Tokyo Ghoul and Tokyo Ghoul Re are fantastic. So I'm not surprised when people put them there. I think it's amazing. So yeah. And I know Steph loves the Stone Ocean, so I know most of Steph's top 5 probably from the top of my head. Other than Tokyo Ghoul, I didn't know he liked Tokyo Ghoul this much. But I knew he loves Stone Ocean and Madoka Magica. I can never say Puella. Is Devil's Line good? I heard it's pretty good. Isn't Loveless a BL? I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. Soft voice so amazing. I said it like multiple times. Berserk is good, but the top 5 or so most recent volumes have been sleeper for me. I like the most recent 5. It shows a lot of symbolism in Berserk. I'm not going to spoil it though. But yeah, I like the last 5. Manga reviews. Okay. Manga reviews, if you don't know, it's the box set king. Or should I say the box set reviews. And I'm not actually surprised with something that I see, but Bleach number 1. I always talk to him about Bleach. Bleach is amazing. Definitely suggest Bleach to people who like Battle Shonen. One of the most well-drawn Battle Shonen. Death Note. Makes sense. But the one I'm surprised about is JoJo's number 3. Now, if you don't know why I'm surprised about this, he literally got parts 1 and 2 of JoJo's yesterday. And he started reading it yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So it means I know he read part 1 yesterday, though. So on part 1 alone, he's putting JoJo's number 3. That's actually insane. He's probably going to have JoJo's number 1 by the time he reads part 4. Naruto number 4. I'm not a big Naruto fan. We all know this. And Dragon Ball OG. Amazing series. If you've watched or read Dragon Ball Z and have yet to read Dragon Ball, please read OG Dragon Ball. Happiness and I Am a Hero could be in my top 5, but I've only read 1 volume each manga. Happiness is amazing. It continues. It just gets better, in my opinion. And I'm a Hero I've yet to read. I only read the first 3 volumes. Okay. And GG manga reviews for getting in level 1. Now Samurai Kira. Hey, what's up, y'all? What's good, Samurai Kira? I'm not even done with part 1. You're not even done. Can we get a live reading of One Nichigo ni Shino Gorilla? It's 2 pages. Oh, it's 2 pages. Oh, that's why you had a number 1, Yusuf. Okay. I also picked up Magi volumes from where the anime left off, but hasn't started reading yet. Magi's really good. It left off my favorite arc, to be honest. Yo, welcome. What's up, Kate? Now Samurai Kira's top 5. Okay. Top 5 at the moment. Number 5. Battle Angel Alita. Or Alita Battle Angel. Hitting somebody. I feel that sucks. I feel that. Alita Battle Angel I've yet to read. I watched the live action movie and I've heard it's not that amazing of an adaptation, which of course it's not because it's live action, but I liked it a bit. And then number 4, Ajin Demi-Human. This is just in my top 10, and I would agree. I think the only thing that's killing it for me is that I know it's ending midway through Volume 17. By that, I mean it's going to have Volume 16, and then Volume 17 is going to have 66 canon pages of volume. And I'm guessing they're going to do what Assassination Classroom did and just have a bunch of short stories after it. But it's just, I feel like Ajin has so much more room to grow and such a huge, expansive world they can work upon. So seeing that is sad. But yeah, I definitely think Ajin's great. Smash Chucks, what are you telling him? Or give me Toki, I thought I could convince him to read it. Pluto. I hear this is one of Naoki Urasawa's worst works. So I'm actually surprised, but I also hear, even though it's one of Naoki Urasawa's worst works, it's still amazing. So yeah, I'm not surprised at that at all. I think Pluto, from what I've heard, is good. JoJo's, I love JoJo's, and Vagabond number 1. Okay, I've yet to read Vagabond. From what I've the consensus I have though from everyone who's telling me is that it's kind of mixed. Like it's either you love it or hate it. Okay, thank you for telling me. Ajin already ended in Japan at least. Yeah, I know. I'm talking about like for when it comes out in English. That's what I'm saying, because I know it already came out in Japan, but Volume 16 hasn't even came out in English. Okay, Soren is number 2. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 more. Okay, we have 6 more. So Soren is next up with number 1 of Vinland Saga. I already said this. I'm not going to talk about Vinland Saga anymore. Goodnight Pun Pun. I'm going to also skip this one because it's like the 4th time we've had that. Beastars. Okay. It's the first time we've seen Beastars on here, and I'm really excited. Thanks for forgiving me, Tux. And Beastars is amazing from what I watched. I'm definitely going to have to pick it up at one point. But Beastars deals with such heavy themes as being only a shonen, like just a normal demographic of a shonen. So yeah, I'm really excited to see that. And Grand Blue Dreaming, in my opinion, I think it's great, but I don't think it deserves to be number 8 on Mal. I think it is. It's one of the 9 series rated 9 or above. I definitely don't think it deserves that much praise, but I think it's still really good. And Sound Voice I already talked about. But yeah, this is a pretty good list. You hold Vagabond on a pedestal, or you throw it on the first big thing downstairs. Yeah. And Tux doesn't agree with that. Next up is Beeg. Now, Beeg said 0, me and Robico, because it just doesn't deserve a spot at all. Number 1, Gintama. Oh, before I get into this, Beeg is a huge Shonen Jump fan. I'm a fan of Shonen Jump as well, but he loves Shonen Jump a lot, so all these are probably going to be Shonen Jump. Gintama number 1, we always talk about Gintama, amazing series. Fullmetal Alchemist, I think I talked about this earlier as well. Assassination Classroom, Koro Sensei's a goated mentor. Now, Beelzebub. You have to talk about Beelzebub because it's not really that popular in the West. But from what I watched of the anime, it was really good. It definitely won't get English print though because of Uga, I think his name is, the baby. I forget his name because I've watched it a while ago. His genitals are out, but it's not like a human one because he's like a demon. So like, it's kind of annoying, but yeah. And 5, Death Note. I think this is a pretty good list for someone that basically reads mainly shonen. And 6, The Gorilla Will Die in one day. Okay, yeah. SMH, The Gorilla Will Die in one day. It's just number 6. I'm not angry, just disappointed. Okay. Pretty good list. I will agree, big. Dark Prince Evi? I don't know. I think this is supposed to be Levi, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's called Beal. Oh my god, I'm stupid. It is Beal, and then the fucking main character is like the Uga one, isn't he? I always forget. I'm stupid. What was Fire? Really love it? Yeah. Shamo. Never. Okay, there's a lot of these. I think I've only heard of one series in this top 5. So I'm probably going to go through this one really fast. I'm sorry. I've never heard of Shamo. I've never heard of Tetsuga Letra. Or Glowcose. Only heard of Holic. I have the first 4 singles. I'm going to be waiting to read those, though, because I hear that it shouldn't be your first clamp work. So I'm waiting. And I have never heard of Bambino. So yeah. Okay, yeah. I always get them mixed up. And like I said, I watched only a little bit, and it was a while ago, so remembering all the details is hard. Don't need that. What am I doing? Need that. Okay. Next up is Dan and Simon. Berserk number 1, Pin Pin number 2. Yep. Main Abyss number 3. I didn't talk about this earlier. I think Made in Abyss has a really good story from what I've heard, but the back pages are kind of sus. Levius and Levius EST. I want to read this because I heard some mixed things about it, and I really am interested in it because it kind of reminds me of Megalobox from what I've heard of. So I really want to read this at one point. And AOT, I've seen this multiple times, so I'm not going to say it. Now, Straw Hat Luffy. Oh, we only have 2 left. Okay. So for this, I'm going to have to go like this now. Show them off better. Vinland Saga number 1, talked about. Promised Neverland, amazing shonen, one of the most unique shonens. Grand Blue, I don't think it deserves that to be that high, but I think it's still very good. Blue Flag, such an underrated romance. Now, I've heard the ending is kind of meh, but Blue Flag is so good from what I've read. I definitely suggest Blue Flag to everyone who's into the shonen-y kind of romance style. Not like battle shonen, but just like demographic shonen, that kind of romance. Definitely a hard-hitting one. This might even be a seinen, if I'm not mistaken. It's either seinen or shonen. It's a very good one, and Quintessential Quintuplets is not that far off. Now, for Mim. Jigan, I've never really read it, okay, I literally don't know anything about any of these. Okay. I know Opus. I heard it's good. Now, I've heard of Jigan being really good, but I've never heard of Ultra Heaven, Scumbag Loser, and Densetsu Kurosawa. I've never heard of those. So, sorry if that was quick too, because I just don't know any of them. But, that wraps up that part of the video. It's time to talk about my part 5. This one will get me copyright claimed. Now, my top 5, I already actually made a TikTok about this. Now, I know East just made a TikTok and announced it. Blue Flag is shown. Yeah, I thought so, I just didn't know. I know East just made TikTok, but really Unboxed got us both into making them. And, yeah, I think what I put, and I would agree with this, was number 5 is Flowers of Evil. Number 4 is Ace of the Diamonds. Number 3 is Black Clover. Number 2 is One Piece. Number 1 is Berserk. Now, One Piece and Berserk, I think are... I think it's on hiatus. I heard of Ultra Heaven is good. But I think it's on hiatus. Okay. Jigan is sick with great artwork. France gets physical copies, and we don't, I guess. Lol, rip us. That's just annoying. But, talk about my top 5. Berserk and One Piece, I think that's just a given for my number 1 and 2. But Black Clover. I put Black Clover there because I got into a manga depression where I just stopped reading manga for a while and even watching anime. I was just not into otaku culture at all. I kept my manga collection at that time, but nothing really else. And I got Black Clover and I started reading it, and it really got me out of it. It got me really involved in loving a cast of characters more than I've ever loved a cast of characters, and it's really hard for me to do that. So Black Clover definitely up there for me just because of that. And yeah, I love Black Clover. And then number 3, Ace of Diamonds. I've only read and watched it once. Black Clover, interesting. Number 3, yeah, I love Black Clover. It's because everyone talks about the animation being bad and the story being kind of generic. But the thing about Black Clover is the driving force of Black Clover isn't the story or the fights. It's the characters themselves and how they interact with each other and how much you can get attached to those cast of characters, because it's really easy to get attached to them. But number 4, Ace of Diamonds. I think I really just put a lot of bias towards this one, but it's basically because I read it and watched it straight after Fairy Tail. Both times I watched it after Fairy Tail and I read it after Fairy Tail. But I still think it's definitely amazing. Definitely my favorite sports series because it's really interesting. I really love it. Yeah, I think it's an amazing series for a sports series. I just wish we had English physicals. Black Clover's mid-estimation. I haven't read it or watched it. Yeah, I know that, Kate. Thank you. I haven't read any One Piece, but I've watched all 900 something episodes of the anime. Yeah. Black Clover's really dope. Yeah, the artwork for the manga is amazing too. The Black Clover or One Piece are my favorite manga, by the way. Okay. So I'm happy to see that. And then after that's Flowers of Evil. I think Kazuga is one of my favorite protagonists because of how deep he can get and the symbolism behind everything Kazuga does. and everything around Kazuga is really interesting. So yeah, I really love those 5. Those are my top 5, and that's why I think about that. One Piece is just awesome. Yeah, I think that those top 5 are very good in my opinion. Now, I'm going to be right back because I'm going to get some water because I didn't get it before stream. So yeah, I'll be right back in a second. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so Black Clover's a battle so it's a ripoff of Naruto Twitter. Yeah, that's exactly what people say about Black Clover being exactly it, and it's so annoying. Done my mid first manga. Okay. I guess I'm getting sleepy at 2 a.m. Yeah, it is pretty late over there, I will admit. I do not know what you're saying, Lucky Jolteon. I will admit. ASDA. I don't even know what this chat's doing right now. I left for a minute and now they're just psychotic. How was everyone's day though? I definitely had to take a shower after this one. I didn't take a shower last night and that's why my hair's greasy. Actually, by the way, this what makes Battle Shonen good? It's gonna be my first ever voiceover video. So, I'm gonna see how that goes. Because I really enjoy how it came out. I really liked it, but I don't know how you guys will take it. So yeah. Watching the Spade Kingdom arc of Black Clover is the most hype of series? Yeah, bro. The Spade Kingdom arc for Black Clover, I'm just not gonna say like spoilers though, is one of the best Battle Shonen arcs I think I've read in a while that's been ongoing. Like, it's one of the best Battle Shonen arcs I've been reading week to week. It's so hype. It just brings up so many good things. In the most recent chapter, people say it like got way slower and like, but there's so much symbolism behind the last chapter. I don't want to spoil anything for Black Clover because a lot of the major fights are kind of like big twists. So, 17. What the hell? I'm actually also super surprised with how my last video did. My last video did insane. Spade Kingdom is nice. Yeah, the Spade Kingdom arc is so nice. I don't know if you're reading week to week, Yusuf, but it's been so fun. Just so fun while reading it. I was about to stop Black Clover until when that arc came. I feel like the pre-time skip of Heart Kingdom and stuff wasn't even bad. I feel like everything up to that was still really good in my opinion. And in my opinion, I don't think the Heart Kingdom arc was something just to drop off because it's literally just a training arc. So I was like, okay, it's just a training arc. I'm not gonna drop it because of a training arc. So like any shonen, I'm not gonna drop it because of a training arc. Like every shonen has a couple training arcs. You can't really hate on that. I just don't like the anime was announced to end March 30th. Actually, I have optimism for that because since it's ending, because it's literally just going so close to the manga at this point, it's catching up so fast. It's ending with a Yami fight, which I'm guessing you know what Yami fight I'm talking about with Spade Kingdom. It's ending with that, and then if we're lucky, it will go seasonal. And by that, lucky, I don't think it deserves to be weekly, but I just feel like they should give it more time for animation and actually try harder for animation, because the ending of the Spade Kingdom arc so far, the anime, like where it is now for the anime, is animated so well, but I feel like they can animate it so much better if they just didn't do it weekly, and I hope they do it seasonal now. So it actually gives them time for the manga to actually get out chapters, not put filler in there, not slow down the pacing of a very fast-paced series, and also get better animation. So I'm actually pretty optimistic about its end. I haven't read Black Clover, but I'm worried about the Tabata's condition because I heard of what happened in the last 3 panels. He just, to be honest, the last 3 panels were just really sketchy, but it made sense. I don't know what happened, like, got up to Black Clover. Yeah, the fight got me back to Black Clover. Yeah. That fight was amazing. But, what are you talking about? Like, the sketchiness in the panels, Beak? Like, what happened to him? Because, like, the sketchiness of the last 3 panels, the last chapter, made a lot of sense, in my opinion. Yami fight, yeah. That fight's one of the best fights. In my opinion. Because it was, like, Tabata, like, getting injured or some shit while writing that, the last 3 panels. Because they're very sketchy. I wish I could show you guys the panels, but it's major spoilers if I do. I'm actually going to pull them up on my side monitors so you guys can't see. I'm just going to go on Viz app and just read it on there and just get to the last chapter. Or the latest chapter that came out. Yeah, the sketches. They're not bad. Like, I feel like it made sense. Because there's Asta really, like, powering up. So they did that in the anime too. Just ran out of time though. He could have, but I still think they were like very well drawn. It's just sketchier because of what was happening. And I feel like Shonen Jump would go. I think it would give Tabata a week off if he really wanted it, but I don't even know at this point. Hopefully he didn't run out of time, because I mean that'd be sad. And I love Black Clover, so I hope he keeps in good shape. What should I do? Watch the anime or read the manga? Read the manga for Black Clover. Read it, please. $281. I saw the anime, but I don't know what's better. The manga's better. The manga's better. By far. Okay. And also, those 3 panels were super small panels. Like, super small panels. And also, there's a lot of details in the rest of it, so I wouldn't have been surprised if you ran out of time looking at it. Yo, Pug, what's up, Gamio? It's like a lot of detail before that. So, I would not be surprised if you ran out of time, because he put a lot of detail in the other panels. Looking at it again, like, a lot. Do I have my anime list? Yes, I do. I think it's just Jake the Pug. I can just show it on the screen now. Missing my Mal. I think you guys can see that, right? Yeah, that's my Mal. I'll even... There it is. Oh, God. There. It's not slandering. Black Clover, I just hope the best for Tabata. Yeah, I know you're not. I hope the best for Tabata, too. Like, last year... Jay, can you make the music a bit louder? Yeah, I can. Tabata last year, middle of 2020, he lost his close stepdad, and he still pumped out chapters during that. And Yusuf, that you know the time where you were saying like I was gonna drop it. It was during that time that you said you were gonna drop it. It was he was going through his loss of his stepdad, so the quality kind of dipped for a little bit. I will admit, but it's not by a lot, and I just was hoping for the best for him. And also, he just had a baby at that time, too. It was his firstborn. So, I mean, he was going through a lot of stress at that point. So, I want the best for Tabata, too. Because, like, the last year has been so shit for him. Other than, of course, he had a baby, so that's good for him. But, like, losing your dad is, like, really hard. Like, very hard. So, I can, like, relate to him. So, I mean, I feel so bad. And I feel like, yeah, I just want the best for him, bro. Pagu, let's get Milo. Okay, I can change my Discord thing back to 16 pixels. Bam, that should be good. Yeah. Oh my God, so many people joined the Discord server today. Jeez. Yeah, that's hype. Discord server's been a lot more active recently, too. Oh, man. You've been talking a bit in there now. It did die for a while, I will admit. It was kind of sad seeing the Discord kind of die after I was, like, really hyping it up. I really did work hard on it, too, but... yeah. How's everyone say, though? You have a Discord server? Yeah, it's in the description below if you want to join. I think I announced at 500 subs. Yeah, I did at 500. I had to think about that for a second. Link in the description. I missed like 16 seconds of this. That's my favorite one, so. I don't know how long we can go for this after I do the top 5s. I think I'm probably going to go for another like 10 minutes. I'm not going to make this too long of a stream. I think I probably got my best deal in manga. What was it? Because I want to hear this. But yeah, I'm probably not going to have a very long stream this week. I also want to finish editing my next 2 videos. So. Mostly the one that's a voiceover. Because that's going to be a lot of editing. Um, 96 for all print stands, 42 volumes of Apollo's song, which is an ad print manga by Osamu Tezuka. That's a very good. That's a very good deal. That's 43 volumes for 96 bucks. I'm gonna do the math for that. It's be like $2 per volume. A little bit under that. That's $2.24 per volume. Jesus Christ. It says invalid link. How? I'll make it a new one, but it's been working for everyone else. And also, it expires never, so I don't know why that happened. I'll make a new one though. Give it to me, please. That's weird. It's working for everyone else. Milo, just refresh stream. Just refresh stream, you should be good. We had a lot of people in here today. I think this was actually my best stream so far. Click the top one, Milo. I think we had like 25 people in here at one point. This stream was really good, I'll admit. No, it was because I clicked the bottom one. Bottom one? There's a bottom one on here? Oh yeah, I have to fix that. That's my fault. That's my fault. I'm stupid. I am so dumb. I completely forgot I had that. That's my fault. Underneath the link to donate, yeah. Including shipping and Apollo song, it's 76. 80 per volume. Okay, that's insane. That's insane. Yelling. What condition are they in? A little bit of yellow, but and not that damaged. Oh, okay, yeah, that's not that bad. That's not bad at all. We're gonna go to an hour and 20 minutes for the stream. It's gonna be a shorter stream. We did a lot today, though, boys. We did a lot. It's probably also the best stream I've had. So. I actually can't wait for you guys to see my next haul. Because my next haul is going to be very funny. Like, very funny. Dude, I'm just scrolling through the Monster Hunter Flash Hunter volume and I just see this art. And now I want all the rest of the volume so I can read it. But I can't. Because, like, all of them are so expensive. And, like, this? I want to read it so bad. It's such good art. I want to read it. Mystery on Friday. It's a surprise. It's a surprise. It's a surprise, okay? You shalln't know right now, okay, Beeg? I just got to the how many slices of bread have you eaten panel. That's a good one. Actually looks clean AF. What does? Oh, the art? Yeah, the art's amazing. Damn, that art kind of nice. Yeah, bro, the art's really nice. I just want to have the other volumes, but volumes like... Is it like 3? I think it's volumes 3, 6, 7, 9 I don't have. Those 4 can all go for like $70. I just want it. I just want it. I'll admit it's sad, but I can't have it right now because it's really expensive. The whole set I can buy for like 600, but like, I don't want to do that. I don't. I want to know. Well, Beeg, you're not knowing. Actually, I'll DM you, Beeg. I'll DM you, Beeg. And, yeah, I'll DM you. I just realized I got the new AOT spin-offs, except Spoof Fontaine. I like the new banner and profile picture, not cleaning the light also. Okay. Yeah, I made the banner myself. The banner was really fun. And if you're on TV, it's different. And I like that. I have like a bunch of manga panels on the top and the bottom. Jake, where did you get the Flowers of Evil singles? Amazon and eBay. You can get almost every single volume on Amazon for like $10. And then eBay, I got volume. Actually, I didn't even get any off eBay. I only got one in a local comic book store, which is volume 2, and then the rest off Amazon. I seen volume 10. But I haven't DM'd you in so long. What the fuck? B, I just DM'd you my video for Friday. That's actually a really good video idea, Jake. Thank you, thank you. I know, I'm full of amazing ideas. I'm to the brim. Is there another hard volume to get Flowers Evil singles other than volume 10? Not really on Amazon. Amazon just makes it so much easier. Volume 10 is the only hard one really on Amazon. The rest are pretty easy. Volume 8 and 11 can somewhat be annoying if they're not in stock on Amazon, but other than that, it's not really. And people overprice the hell out of them on eBay. So, you can get it for like $8 on Amazon, and then you just look at eBay and someone's selling it for like $25, and you're like, wow. Currently watching Community on Netflix. I've not watched it, I've heard of it though. I heard it's good. I'm about to end stream in like a minute or two, just letting you guys know before I end. Can't wait till you, for that. I can't wait till Friday for the me and Roboco review, Jake. Nope, 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 nope. Never making that in my life. And when I do, it's gonna be a Falter collab so we can roast it. AK, I might make a collab with Falter soon about how bad Kodansha is. It's even my 4th ever collab. My 3rd one's coming out on Captain Manga's channel at one point. I actually really like my collab clip for Captain Manga. I'll admit. That clip is funny. And then It's a War Bito skit in that clip. Oh my god. Skit in that clip. My god. I am so sorry. Jesus Christ, I can't speak. I noticed right after I said it too. Jeez. I can't speak. But I love me and Roboco, but no one else does. Okay. Peace out, guys. It was a really fun stream. I'm going to be going now. I don't have much else to say, so peace out. I hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you later. Did you see me in